Welcome back to another video, folks. So in this series, I've been playing music for over 20 years, and basically I'm going back to the beginning, trying to figure out how I would reapproach music and try to teach you guys all about it as I go. So first lesson, I talked about tuning the guitar and a couple super easy riffs, you know, like Nothing Else Matters, Smoke on the Water. Feel free to keep practicing that if you want it. Next, I taught us our first chord, as well as our first scale, C major. Now in this lesson, I'm going to teach you a couple songs. Like once you know 2 chords, you can play a lot of music. I'm gonna do a 2-chord song, a 3-chord song, a 4-chord song, and a 5-chord song. So let's get started. Now number 1, a 2-chord song. We're doing What I Got by Sublime. This is super easy. It's, once again, early in the morning, rising to the streets. It's 2 chords. Those 2 chords are D and G. I've already talked about G. G is one of my favorite chords. But the D chord's also one of our easiest chords. It's an open D string. On the G string, we're hitting the 2nd fret. I like to do it with my index finger. On the B string, we're hitting the 3rd fret. I normally use my ring finger. And then on the the high E, we're also hitting 2, and I use my middle finger for that. So we have this shape. Let's see. And then we don't hit these top 2 strings. We're just going there. That is your D chord. We're halfway to the song. Our G chord, I've talked about this a little before. 3 on this low E, I normally use my middle finger. 2 on the A, I'm using my index. And then you can do it 2 ways, both of them are acceptable. Either you use 3 on E, and you can just use your ring. If you're confident, use 3 on both of these strings. And that's a nicer voicing. Or just, that's fine. That's the song. I mean, you could learn the actual riffs and the solo. That's kind of cool. But if you just want to sing and play, focus on those 2 chords and focus on changing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, D, G, G. If that's too quick, go ahead and slow down the video. But it's that early in the morning, rising to the streets. And you don't have to sing, but if you got friends who know Sublime, they'll be able to sing it. That's the whole song. You now know how to play a song. Let's do a 3-chord song, and we're going to use a lot of the same chords. Once again, this builds on itself. Next, we're doing another classic reggae song, Stirred Up. 3 chords. Stir it up. G. Then C. C. D. D. Stir it up. G. C. D. The only difference is we're adding that C chord. I already talked about the C chord before, but to do it again, C, I'm using my ring finger to put the 3rd fret on the A string. I'm using my middle finger to put the 2nd fret on the D string. Open G string, 1 on B, and I'm using my index finger. So with this song, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, D, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. And now you know 2 songs and 3 chords. Once again. Early in the morning, D and G. Stir it up. G, C, D. If we add one more chord, you could play a lot of songs. I'm going to show you Wagon Wheel, which is another pretty easy song most people should know. Do 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 do. That's also G, D, and C, with one more chord added. We add this E minor. In E minor, open E. 2nd fret on A, 2nd fret on D. And I'm using my middle and my ring. Middle for 2 on A, ring for 2 on D. With those chords, we can now pretty much play Wagon Wheel. That's a G, G, D, D, E minor, C, C. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. And then again, the chords, they're pretty simple. So G, G, D, D, E minor, C, C. That's the entire song. In this short amount of time, you have now learned 3 songs. A 2-chord song, a 3-chord song, and a 4-chord song. For this last song, this is one of the most important songs I think you can learn. Hey Joe, which is made popular by Hendrix. It's got all of your basic chords in there. We're going to keep building. Music builds on itself. We already did C. Then it's G. Then it's D. The next chord is A. And then we end on E. E major. I know we did E minor earlier. E major is a little different. Let's talk about it now. The 2 chords in this song I haven't showed you yet are A and E. A, open A, 2, 2, 2, open. And you could fret this a couple different ways. Sometimes I do middle finger, index, ring. Sometimes I just bar this finger. But if you're a beginner, whatever way works easiest. You can also go this way. It's all right. Any of them are perfectly fine. Once again, open, 2, 2, 2, open. We don't play this low E. And then E major, which is open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. We did E minor before. The only difference is this index finger. And that's open E, 2A, 2D, 1 on G, B, E. And with those chords added, we now know Hey Joe. So Hey Joe is C, C, G, G, D, D, A, E, 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 and then E 4 more times. And that's the whole song. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? One more time while saying the chords. C, C, G, G, D, D, A, E, 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 E. And that's the next steps of what I would do if I was teaching myself guitar again. So There's 2 chord songs, 3 chord songs, 4 chord songs, 5 chord songs. Start learning your chords, and to make it more interesting, learn other people's songs. Some of them are a lot easier than you think. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe. My name is Richard Durazzo. I'll be doing more of these lessons. Otherwise, have a great day. So long.